What is going on, guys and gals? It is your boy J Love coming back at you with another video. This video is a super special video, guys. Today we are going to be meeting the new semi setup, guys. So before we hop right into it, if you guys don't know, bought this truck about 3 months ago. We are just about to get this bitch on the road, but we have a couple mechanical issues that I didn't think we'd run into. I already had to throw $3,000 at the truck, which I'll explain all that to you guys here in a little bit, but to fix some stupid shit. And then we're finding some problems on the trailer that need to be fixed as well. Little stuff. I mean, I think a couple brake chambers need to be replaced, if you can just consider that little. But just to know, guys, I want you guys to know that both of these equipment pieces, we can say, came with fresh DOT inspections that they passed. They passed said DOT inspections. But I guess if you have somebody competent enough to actually look at the piece of shit, then you realize that it's not going to pass the DOT inspection. So I want to give a big shout out to Vanderhogs for selling me this trailer that needs some new brakes on it, and for Rush Truck Centers for selling me this truck that I've thrown $3,000 at already, but has a really bad vibration in the front end. So that's where we are right now, guys, and I want to bring you along to this video. Thank you for being here, and thank you for being a part of this channel. Robbie, you like this trailer? This is the trailer you'd buy, you know, put it on the road yourself?
Yeah, they're good as far as the flat deck. They're good trailers.
They're not bad, eh?
They make good trailers.
What about this trailer, though? This exact trailer?
This exact trailer, it needs work.
It needs a little bit of work. It needs a little bit of TLC, a little, a little love here. So you tell me the brakes are shit back here? Yep.
This one here is cracked straight from webbing to foundation. The right front's cracked webbing foundation. Brake chamber here is poking through. It's rusted through almost to your parking spring. So that's not necessarily a DOT failure, but it is a gray area for them to look at and start doing other things for you.
You're telling me if there's a competent mechanic or anybody doing a DOT inspection on this, this would be, they'd see this and be like, this fails DOT inspection.
Absolutely. As far as the brakes cracked and stuff like that, they would.
And then we got some flat spots on the tires, which these tires I've seen definitely better days.
They're recaps on it, so
They're recaps.
If you're going to be over the road running with hot temperatures and stuff, especially down south, you're gonna want to get these recaps off of here.
We're gonna put some new tires on it for sure. But hey, they passed DOT, right, bud? I mean, come on. I got the paper that says they did. That's all I know, right?
Yeah.
Right, Ruben? My gosh.
I mean, by standards, they technically do, because that one doesn't.
Yeah, that one would fail us.
That one there's still good at 230 seconds, but that inside's flat spot.
That inside's
the outside one
pretty tuckered right now down there. Can't really see it's on the ground right now, but
other than that,
it's a gray area. The tires are a gray area, we'll say. Other than that, not a bad trailer.
I haven't checked lights or anything like that, so.
Yeah. So our biggest problem at this very moment are the brake in the back of the truck, right?
The left rear brake chamber.
Left rear brake chamber.
The fire extinguisher. The balance on the tires. And I have not checked for triangles or anything like that.
I have triangles at the house too.
So that'd be the only other thing that I could say on the truck wise.
Yeah, and the trailer would be.
I haven't crawled underneath of it to tell you anything, because it's too low.
Yeah.
It's got cross members, everything else underneath of it. Yeah. And I ain't crawling through it.
Okay. Not terrible, but it'll take some time.
Yeah.
A little bit of time. You know, hey, maybe I call the first diesel mechanic we know. He gets us in right there, fixes it up real quick, skis, right?
Could be. April of 22 is when the last DOT inspection.
Yeah. Whoever did that was obviously blind. No offense to you if you're not actually blind, bro. Just pick up your DOT inspection game a little bit.
Don't show them the DOT because it tells you where it was.
Hey guys, look at this. There you go, look. Look at that, guys. That passed. April of 22, this bad boy passed, but I mean, it hasn't even moved since April of 22. I bought it in April of 22. It's only moved about 1,000 miles probably since then to get down here. And I would say, I would highly doubt, would you guys with me confer that the problems with the brakes didn't happen in the 1,000 miles on the way home?
No,
I didn't think so. Gotta make sure though, you know? Lawyers are gonna ask. No, I'm just playing.
You got it right there.
Well, legally there's nothing I can do, but morally there's a lot. That's what we're working with right now.
It as is.
I bought it. I signed the paper. What is going on, guys and gals? It's your boy J Love coming back at you with another video. Today is Monday the 8th, guys. It is basically the day before we get the semi on the road. You guys don't know, we bought this truck and trailer about 3 months ago, but doing repairs on the equipment, finding a driver, kind of everything is working together. It got us to where we had to wait a couple months to get everything going, right? It took us a month to get all the paperwork, you know, RIP or IRP to get IFTA the whole 9, because we didn't have it before because we did purely lease-on. So now we have our own official, obviously for our company, since we have the big rig. Now guys, when I bought this equipment before, I just want to get into this real quick. I want to explain the situation, but when I bought the equipment, both the truck and trailer came with fresh DOT inspections. Now for me guys, a DOT inspection is to show to an officer, to the DOT officers, to people around you, to anybody that these pieces of equipment can be on the road legally and that they can operate the way they should and that they are in good functioning order. Obviously you're still going to have a couple small things probably wrong with them, but nothing that's going to impair their ability to haul freight. Basically that's what the whole DOT inspection is for. But when we actually broke this down, first off, for the truck, when we first bought the truck, guys, we hopped in it after like a month after we bought it, because I left it there waiting for my IRP and everything to come in, and so we got all that in, everything was working out. Hopped in the truck to move it. AC did not blow at all. Okay, it would get cold, but it wouldn't blow, which meant, you know, obviously the condenser, the motor was out of it, right? So they checked that. That cost me $1,700 before the truck even left the lot. After we got that fixed, guys, we went to go pick the truck up again. We started the truck up, everything was okay for about, you know, 10 seconds. Then once the computer did everything it needed to do, it said that the QLS sensor was out and I had no depth in the truck. It was limited to 5 miles an hour. So that cost me another $1,100 before the truck even left the parking lot of where we bought it from. Now next up, guys, we bought this trailer from Vanderhogs. We actually picked it up in Ohio. Like I said, it did sit there for like a month as well, because waiting on the plates for the trailer before we picked it up. If we didn't have the truck, can't pick the trailer up yet, right? So we bought this trailer, guys, like I said, fresh DOT inspection, so you'd think this trailer was road ready. But the first thing that we spotted right when we picked the trailer up, or right after we got it, you know, we had it for about 2 hours, Rod spotted that, I'll throw a picture up, it's been fixed now, but this brake, there's a huge crack all through the chamber right there. And so that was at the verge of kind of causing us to fail a DOT inspection. It wasn't anything super crazy. But then once we actually got this over to my friend Robbie's house, Robbie's a super awesome guy. You probably saw him in the video before. He was a diesel mechanic at Petro for a while. He also had a hotshot company for a while. Right now he's driving for somebody. But he's super awesome guy, super mechanically inclined. He kind of went over the different equipment and he found some different problems. First off, we had to change 4 trailer tires. There's 4 trailer tires that came on this trailer that failed the DOT inspection. 4 of them were showing cords, and so we had to change 4 of them. That cost us about $2,200 just for the trailer tires. And I wasn't too mad about the trailer tires because it was something I wanted to change anyways. But the problem was this came with a fresh DOT inspection, so you expect the tires to at least be okay enough to do some loads with, so we get money back in the bank and be able to invest in brand new tires. But that was not the case. We had to put 4 brand new tires on this trailer before we could even, you know, before we got on the road, right? So that cost us about $2,200 for those 4 tires. Another couple problems that we had was obviously we had to change that brake chamber, but checking the brakes, 2 of the brakes on both sides were bad. They were cracked all the way through, and so we had to fix those as well. Coming up more to the truck, that's about kind of all the problems with the trailer. The tag light didn't work, which is a small fix, but would cause you to fail a DOT inspection, but whatever. So one cool thing with this truck, guys, was for it to pass the DOT inspection that they gave it, it had to have brand new tires put on it. So we got brand new tires all around. But the problem was they did not drive the truck after they put the tires on. They didn't balance them or anything because the front end had a terrible wobble at about 50 to 60 miles an hour. It's pretty much fixed now. We had it looked over. Everything's really tight. We balanced the tires. We took the trailer out and everything, and it was a lot better. So that's going to be good there. One thing we did notice as well, I mean, this truck, like I said, did pass a fresh DOT inspection by Rush Truck Centers. Hi guys, hope you're enjoying the video. But this brake right here, as you can tell, it's different than the rest. If you get closer, a little bit moving right here. You can tell it's different than the rest. We actually found out that had a big leak in it. It was leaking really, really bad. So we had to obviously do the fix there. So in total, guys, we invested about $2,900 in this setup and just the truck before the truck actually left where we bought it from after we paid 80 grand for it. And then to really get it road ready and for it to really be able to pass DOT inspections, we dropped another $4,900. So add that up, guys. I'll throw it on the screen. That's how much cash we're out before this trailer is on the road. But as you guys can see, we're getting the decals all finished up right now. We got our tarps. We got all of our equipment in there. We actually ended up buying another toolbox, which we're going to throw in the back. But we couldn't find the brackets really in time. I thought that a toolbox was a little bit more universal in my opinion, because a lot of people put them on their trailers, but it does need some fabrication on our end a little bit, or find the right brackets to be able to put that toolbox up on our trailer. So it's actually in the back of my truck right now. But yeah, guys, we're ready to go. You know, it's been a crazy 3 months, honestly. Towards the end, guys, it was getting a little, I would say, I don't know, I was getting a little scared, right? We were dumping a lot of money into this, and I didn't have a driver at the time. I actually have a driver hired now too, and I was getting a little tight on everything, right? With doing just the lease-ons, the margins are really close, and so when you have a big expense like this, it can clear you out really quick, you know. But I'm really happy and hopeful that this semi setup is going to work for us. Like I said, we put a lot of money into it after we bought it. And I mean, this truck only has 470,000 miles on it. And so we should get a good amount of life on it before any big mechanical things need to be addressed. That's what we want. But you never know, guys. Like I said, you know, my biggest problem with what happened here, like if they would have said, they told me buy the trailer as is, but it comes with a fresh DOT inspection. You buy the truck as is, but it comes with a fresh DOT inspection. So in my mind, what do I think, guys? These things are road ready. Yeah, do I need to repair some tires after a while? Okay, I'll do that. Do I need to put a little bit of money, maybe $1,000 into the truck on top of what's already been done? Yeah, I'll do that. But when it comes to, like, when you basically have incompetent people, no offense to the person that did this DOT inspection, you're probably not a bad person. But when you tell me that this trailer is road ready and I buy it with that in my mind, you know, and then this happens, it's kind of like, well, why'd you even sell it with a DOT inspection? It obviously did not pass that, and it should not have been sold with that. You should have just said buy as is, and then in my mind, I come with my own mechanic, I do a thorough walk around, and I make sure that it's good to go. But if you're a big company like Vanderhaag or like Rush Truck Centers, and you tell anybody, hey, this has a fresh DOT inspection, it better pass a DOT inspection. They better not take it down the road to the nearest truck stop and get lit up with all this baloney from a mechanic, right? Like, it should pass the DOT inspection. Now, at the end of the day, guys, you know, one mechanic might be trying to make a little bit more money off of you than the other, but it's clear to see, especially on the trailer, that this stuff was sold without really an inspection at all. But right now, guys, it obviously passed the inspections we gave it. It is road ready. We're basically ready to go. Tomorrow will be our first load, guys, and like I said, this was our plan all along. This was our plan from the beginning, to get the semi, to get the trailer, to get it on the road with the driver. That was our plan back in January 2020. You know, it's August of 2022. Everything that's got us to this point, I've learned off of YouTube. I've learned from you guys. I'm grateful for the people that are at least on to us and giving me the ability to build my vision, which is, you know, having a fleet of semi trucks and being one of the best logistical companies in the world. But I love you guys so much. I hope you all have a great day, and we'll talk later.